right, y'all, it's the Amanda Seales Show. I'm Amanda Seales, and it's time for the State of the States. Each week, I try and keep you up to date on the shadiest bills or positive policies being passed by state legislatures in an effort to really enforce and inform you about the importance of being involved in the state legislation that's happening around you. All right, so we have two positives today, which I'm just shocked. We're going to head to Kentucky and California. First up, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear. Now remember, this is the man who won instead of that tap dancing fool Daniel Cameron, who did not bring the police officers who murdered Breonna Taylor in cold blood to trial. Okay.
I remember him.
So the Andy Beshear, he signed 2 executive orders making Juneteenth a state holiday and banning hair discrimination. I just can't even believe that has to be on the books. And then they try and say this is not a racist country.
Yeah.
That we have to write out. Yes. You can't.
Multiple times. In multiple places. Federally.
And they also still ignore it, by the way. Unbelievable. He emphasized the importance of acknowledging and learning from all parts of history, including the painful ones, and that was his support of Juneteenth. And as far as Juneteenth, and as far as the banning the hair discrimination, this order is a part of the national movement led by the Crown Act, addressing the pressure Black women face to conform to European hair standards in professional settings and ultimately eating away at their edges. Let's go to Cali. What's tight? So California State approved several reparations proposals for Black Californians, which now moves to the state assembly. The proposals include future restitution eligibility, aid for Black families to research their lineage, a reparations fund, and compensation for property unjustly seized through eminent domain.
Okay.
Very Pacific. It's very, very, very Pacific.
Forward.
It's a start. It's a start. Yeah, you know, the way this country acts, they're like, we can't do change in big ways. It has to be incremental, but they only do that for Black people. Because the way that they be sending money to Israel, you sending change in a big way over there.
Immediately,
like billions
too.
of change. Yes. Drop of a dime. But I think that's dope that we got to report on some positives.
Yeah. Very rare thing.
Let's just sit in it for a little second. Yeah. It's nice. Positive. So the executive order passed on hair discrimination is great, but there should also be the Do Not Touch a Black Person's Hair Act. Like we need that. And if I were presenting it in the House of Kentucky, I would say, whereas, actually, you know how we do it. Whereas it has come to our attention that some individuals, particularly of the Caucasian persuasion, have been unable to resist the urge to touch or comment on Black people's hair without permission. Now, therefore, by the powers vested in me, it is hereby ordered as follows. No white person shall touch, pet, or otherwise handle the hair of any Black individual without express consent. Violators shall be subject to immediate removal from the vicinity and potential prosecution for invasion of personal space. Second, no white person shall make unsolicited comments or inquiries regarding the texture, style, or maintenance of a Black person's hair. Such behavior shall be deemed inappropriate and disrespectful. This executive order should take place immediately and shall be enforced with the full authority of the law. I delivered it as I think it should have been delivered, in the voice of a 1960s Black civil rights leader.
On a megaphone, at that.
Why should Black people care? What are we getting? Because systemic racism has to be changed systemically. Put the laws on the books, y'all. We'll be right back to the Amanda Seales Show.